Sorry guys, ran out of space there. The battery. These batteries drain so fast. It's crazy. I don't know if they're just old or what, but these little things drain so fast. All right, so back to business here. So we talked about being a 2. I want what's underneath my radical sign to be a 0, to be a 1, to be a 4, to be a 9, right? Because that's what gives me my perfect squares. It helps me when I'm graphing. So if I wanted x minus 2 to be 0, then x is 2. If I want x minus 2 to be 1, then I want that x to be 3. If I want x minus 2 to be 4, then this is going to be 6, right? And if I want x minus 2 to be 9, then I make this 11, I guess. Let's look. Put a 2 in. 2 minus 2 is 0. Whoa, get ahead of myself. 0. The square root of 0 is 0. Negative 3 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. Let's put a 3 in. 3 minus 2 is 1. The square root of 1 is 1. Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2. Put a 6 in. 6 minus 2 is 4. The square root of 4 is 2. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6 plus 1 is negative 5. Put 11 in. 11 minus 2 is 9. The square root of 9 is 3. Negative 3 times 3 is negative 9 plus 1 is negative 8. So let's look at how this graph is. The first one of these we've seen. 2, 1. 3, negative 2. 1, 2, 3, negative 2. 6, negative 5. 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5. And then 11. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 6, 7, 8. Your graph's going to look like this. So we flipped it over, didn't we? The square root of x graph that we've looked at already looked like this. Okay, and we took that little fella and we flipped it over. And how do we know we flipped it over? Because we had a negative there. Okay, and this makes it steeper. And this makes it go to the right. And that makes it go up. Okay, but let's talk domain and range. 2 is the smallest number we can plug in, so x is greater than or equal to 2, but we want to be sophisticated. We're going to make that 2 to infinity. Okay, and then my range, well, this is the biggest value I have. Everything's less than that, so y is less than or equal to 1. So I got to figure out how I'm going to write that. Well, I can have negative values. 1's the biggest, so I would do parentheses, negative infinity, comma, 1, bracket. Okay, I'm going to give you guys one more to try. One more. Y equals 3 times the cube root of x plus 2 minus 1. I want you to find the domain, I want you to find the range, and then I want you to graph it. Try it. Pause the video. Give it a shot. Okay, so I hoped you paused the video. I do. Now, it's a cube root, man. So what's true about the cube root? It's going to be all real numbers. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, it is a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's easy to do. Okay? I can picture Logan Bernier doing a line dance to this. I don't know why. All right. Nice little flannel shirt, you know, some big boots. All right, maybe some NASCAR people with them, I don't know. All right, so I need to make this into cubes so I can take the cube root of that, unless you just want to plug in numbers. And if you want to just plug in numbers, guess what? Be my guest. I don't care. It's your problem, all right? You do it any way you want. So if I want to make it work even, I need x plus 2 to equal negative 8. I need x plus 2 to equal a negative 1. I need x plus 2 to equal 0. I need x plus 2 to equal 1. And I need x plus 2 to equal 8. Now, the way I found these numbers is those numbers are all cubes. They're all perfect cubes. So if I take the cube root of it, I'm going to get a nice even number. You don't have to do that. If you just want to pick positive and negative numbers and plug those in there. I am not going to stop you. Okay, I am not. So let's see negative 8. Negative 8 plus 2. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't plug in negative 8. We got to figure out what we plug in. Okay, I'm going to stop there. So I go minus 2, minus 2. I want to plug in negative 10. Okay, so if I plug in a negative 10, negative 10 plus 2 is negative 8. The cube root of a negative 8 is a negative 2. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6, minus 1 is negative 7. So if you didn't know what to do, but now you do, pause the video now and try it again. I got no problem with that. That's smart. Okay, minus 2, minus 2. Looks like I need negative 3 for this next one. Negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1. The cube root of negative 1 is negative 1. Times 3 is negative 3. Minus 1 is negative 4. Okay, the next one. Minus 2, minus 2. So x is negative 2. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0. 3 times 0 is 0. So what did I say that was? Negative 2? And that's going to be negative 1, right? Because this whole thing's 0, then you go minus 1. Minus 2, minus 2. Looks like I want this to be a negative 1. Negative 1 plus 2 is 1. The cube root of 1 is 1. Times 3 is 3. Minus 1 is 2. Last one. Minus 2, minus 2. Looks like I want this to be a 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. The cube root of 8 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. Minus 1 is 5. Okay, negative 10, negative 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Negative 10, negative 7 is down there. Negative 3, negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Negative 2, negative 1. Negative 2, negative 1. Negative 1, 2. And then 6, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That looks funny. Yeah, I guess it's right. 5. So you got this here. All right? What do you think, guys? What do you think? What do you think? That's it, man. Beautiful thing that it is. That is 7-5. Any questions, send me an email.